every financial decision you make, be it about your career, going into business, making an investment, or how you spend your money, starts with one important question. Who do you believe you are when it comes to money? Welcome to the Hustle to Wealth podcast. I'm Imani Barare, your host and founder of the Wealth First Circle. This podcast is a safe space for ambitious African women in the diaspora who've worked hard to get where they are and are ready to move beyond survival and build real financial freedom. This is the playbook for first-generation wealth builders, the guide I wish I had in my personal wealth building journey in a foreign country. Do subscribe and leave a review on all the platforms you're listening to us on. When I first started talking about financial freedom, it was because I was looking for answers. I was feeling anxious about my career and money, and I needed some practical guidance. I started by having conversations with women in my circle that I admired, women who were already in spaces that I wanted to be in. The sample included women of all ages, from 24 years right out of college to over 60 and retired. Over the course of these interviews, it became evident that the majority of the women I talked with understood the fundamentals of personal finance. And yet, for many, that knowledge had not translated into financial security. For context, these are highly intelligent women: doctors, nurses, real estate investors, bankers, lawyers, engineers, college professors, IT professionals, and project managers. I even had the opportunity to talk to a few business owners. Many of these women were already earning way into six figures. This realization gave me pause. Where is the disconnect? Are we, as African immigrant women in the diaspora, self-sabotaging when it comes to finances? Knowing better, but not doing better financially, leaves many of us, more so African immigrant women, quietly carrying shame and avoiding money conversations. In the book Mind Over Money, psychologists Brad and Ted Clounce introduce the concept of money scripts. The core idea is that people develop unconscious beliefs about money in their childhood, and these beliefs continue to drive financial behavior well into adulthood. This brings me to today's topic, which is near and dear to my heart, because once I understood that how I make financial decisions is driven by beliefs, experiences, and emotional patterns formed long before I earned my first paycheck, I stopped kicking myself. Ladies, money goes beyond numbers on a spreadsheet. Financial decisions are rarely logical. Money habits are never random. Today, we will explore your money identity, your money personality, and how it impacts your financial decisions. And finally, we will look at the money identity shift framework. Having taken the time to understand financial psychology, I have learned that your money identity is shaped by four key factors. These factors influence every choice you make with money, often without you even realizing it. The four factors are as follows. 1, your upbringing. This is your family's narrative around money. How did the people close to you treat money? Did you talk about money, or was it taboo? Was money conversation positive or stressful or fearful? Were you scared about shelter, where your next meal will come from? Were you simply living in survival mode? Number 2, economic and environmental exposure. Did you live in an affluent area? What were the religious teachings around money and wealth that you received? Were you empowered to understand the correlation between work, income, and spending? Number 3, cultural expectations. Money behavior is passed down generations without much thought. For example, in African immigrant households in the diaspora, priority is often given to supporting extended family, sometimes to the detriment of the individual in the home. Some of us carry that into our adulthood. Self-worth and belief is the last one. Do you feel deserving of wealth? Do you see money and the lifestyle it affords as something only meant for other people? Do you spend money as a way of self-soothing from life's anxieties? Do you spend as a way to buy love? Do you associate money with freedom, rest, and security? Or do you associate money with greed, stress, and more problems? After understanding the factors that shape your money identity, the next question becomes, how do these factors influence our actual lives? How do they show up in our day-to-day? These factors reveal themselves through repeated financial habits over time, and these patterns form your money personality. This is defined as the distinct and peculiar way you interact with money. To start with, answer the following 5 questions in your mind as I read them out to you. 1. When money feels uncertain, do you freeze or do you take action? 2. Do you prioritize security or opportunities? 3. Do you oversupport others financially? This can be family or friends. 4. Do you avoid looking at your finances? And 5. Does investing feel exciting or dangerous to you? Your answers will help you understand your money personality or archetype. Remember, your answers reveal your current personality and have no impact on your wealth building capabilities going forward. Now, let's explore the 4 money personalities. 1. The protector. Have you checked your bank account 3 times today already? Not because you've spent money, but because seeing the number calms you down. The protector personality shows up in the following ways. Checking your bank balances multiple times in a day just to feel secure. Keeping large amounts of cash at home or in a savings account instead of investing it. Avoiding buying stocks or contributing to your retirement account because it just feels risky. Or always comparing how far you've come to where you started financially. Your reflection point, if this is your personality, should be, while protecting your money is smart, overcaution can keep your wealth journey stagnant. Your action plan should balance safety and help you take calculated risks. This is key to financial independence, especially in a new country. The second personality is what we call a provider. I'll give you an example. Earlier this year, I spoke with an African immigrant woman who had just received a major promotion at work. She had already been earning a 6-figure salary for the past 5 years. By every external measure, she has made it. She's successful. However, she was stressed out and burnt out. She wanted to take a 6-month sabbatical to recharge, but her finances could not allow her. She lived paycheck to paycheck and had little saving. The goal was for her to save every penny for the next 6 months so that she could take that sabbatical. Can you imagine my shock last month when we were reviewing her progress and I learned that she had paid for flights to Mexico for her extended family for spring? This personality shows up in the following ways. Your worth is tied to supporting others. You send money back home, even when it creates personal financial strain. You cover friends and family's expenses before saving or investing for yourself first. Saying yes to financial favors out of guilt and obligation is a norm for you. Your reflection point as a provider should be, while you are providing, your wealth building journey is at a standstill. You're losing out on the compounding effects. Your action plan, you shall create one that enables you to honor your responsibility while also investing in your own future. You should learn to keep and maintain financial boundaries. The third personality that we're going to explore today is the achiever. As an African immigrant woman in the diaspora, you've likely experienced this personality at your core. From childhood, you were taught to work harder than everyone else, to make something of yourself, and to wear success like a badge of honor. The proof that your sacrifice, your hustle, was not in vain. Every achievement feels like validation, and every step forward is both a triumph and a responsibility. This personality shows up in the following ways. The feeling that if you just earned more money, everything else will be solved. You're always working overtime, or you have multiple jobs, but you rarely save or invest much. You're constantly buying new gadgets, cars, clothes as a signal for success. And finally, you equate a higher salary or income to wealth. Your reflection point as an achiever is to accept that your personality got you here. That's a good thing. As an achiever, you're hardworking, which ensures that you excel at generating income. However, without the right systems and mindset shift, you will be stuck trading time for money. Create a plan that focuses on how your money can work for you. This will help you create long-term wealth. This is key, more so for first-generation wealth builders. Number 4, the avoider money personality. This personality shows up in the following ways. You feel overwhelmed with money. You don't want to think about it. You avoid bills or ignore notices. You avoid investing because you're always researching or you're always learning, but you never take the risk or the step to actually invest. You let others, your partner, your family members, manage and make money decisions for you. Your reflection point should be about why you're ignoring financial responsibility, knowing that ignoring it does not make it go away. It just delays the pain. And in some cases, it actually nullifies opportunities that come your way, thus slowing down your wealth building journey. Your action plan should begin by exploring your money trauma. Why are you avoiding your finances? Take steady steps to reclaim control and confidence around money, and also probably over your life. At this point, you probably recognize yourself in one or even two of the above personalities. And if you do, that awareness is already the beginning of change. Let us now look at the money identity shift framework. This can help you make the desired changes. This framework has 4 distinct steps. Step 1, awareness. This is tied to the questions that we asked above. The awareness phase makes you understand your old money identity. It helps you to name it. Number 2, interrogate it. Question this money identity. Ask whether it still serves you in your wealth building journey that you're on or that you want to get on. Number 3, adopt a new money personality. This should align with your definition of wealth and what your future goals are. Number 4, reinforce the new identity. This is done through systems and small actions to ensure success. Remember, habits do not change through intention. Habits change through repeated actions and evidence of success. This brings us to the builder money personality. This is the ideal archetype, the elements that we should all be striving for as we go forward. This is the money personality that many affluent families cultivate. This is the mindset that affluent families pass down to their children. It ensures that wealth is not only preserved, but it also ensures that it continues to grow across generations. This personality shows up in the following ways. 1, money is a tool. 2, you can direct the tool to ensure that you meet your financial freedom journey. Number 3, you actively seek financial education and advice. You understand your own risk appetite and you implement the learned lessons without delay. The reflection point for this money personality type is to continue to invest in yourself through education and networking. This expands your access and opportunities, and therefore it deepens your understanding of wealth building principles. Your action plan to become a builder should have at least one wealth building vehicle that aligns with your future. This can be your career, real estate, stocks, a business, or any other vehicle you understand well. I have learned that financial problems have little to do with a lack of knowledge. When you try to learn about budgeting, saving, and investing without first deconstructing your money identity, it's like you're treating the symptoms of a disease. Financial advice without changing your underlying conditioning is counterproductive. Every financial decision you make, be it about your career, going into business, making an investment, or how you spend your money, starts with one important question. Who do you believe you are when it comes to money? Do not get me wrong. I have no delusion about this transition being easy. It's a journey in itself. It requires grieving one's old identity that has probably served you for so many years, while building a new identity that will take you to your wealth destination. That can be uncomfortable, and it requires commitment. In today's call to wealth, I want to leave you with a quote inspired by the popular book, The Psychology of Money by Morgan Housel. Doing well with money has little to do with how smart you are, and far more to do with how you behave. Next week, we explore another powerful topic. What does wealth truly mean to you? We've come to the end of today's episode. If this conversation resonated with you, subscribe to the podcast, share it with other amazing African women in diaspora. Share your money stories or questions with us through hustle2wealthpodcast@gmail.com. Follow us on Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook at Hustle to Wealth Podcast. I'm your host, Imani Barare, and this is where we move from hustle to wealth. See you next time.